Hey folks, and welcome to Gasketmax, your home for the custom-made gasket systems. Today, I'm going to spend a little time showing you how our system works. At Gasketmax.com, you can create your account or log in using the setup above. First thing you do is go to create an account or log in. When you click on this button, you'll notice that the window will pop up that asks you to log in. I've already created an account for this, so you can see how it works. Once you're logged in, you'll notice that you'll have the ability to change your password, check your order history, and in the account, you'll be able to notice how many remaining prints that you have for your system. You'll also be able to search gaskets, or also search our cutting machines and update materials if you need to. So the first thing we want to look at is our search gaskets. Now you'll notice when this window pops up, you could select by make, model, the type of gasket, the OEM number, and the year. You can also use them in combination. So for example, if you were looking for the Kawasaki KZ400 in a specific year, you could type in all three before you do your search. If you have the OEM number for the gasket, then you can go ahead and enter that at any point. I'm going to go ahead and do a simple number, which is part of the Kawasaki line, which is 11009. Now, if you do a 4-digit number afterwards, then you'll notice that that will pop up closer to what you're looking for. So when you click in the number, you can click in search. Once that happens, you can notice that you'll have the setup for each one of the 11009s. So this will go through all the way down that it has the pages that are set up. Now let's say, for example, you want to go back and search for this specific gasket for the ER500. That's the 1834. What you'll do is you'll come back over here and you'll type in -1834. Once you hit search, you'll notice that that menu will come up. Interestingly enough, it'll notice from each of the model systems that it comes up with. So for the ER500, EX500, the EN500, and the EN450, each of which uses these gaskets. If you've set yourself up with an account for printing gaskets, all you need to do at this point is to go ahead and click Print Gasket. What will happen is your window will pop up, and then you can change to the cutter that you're using in order to see where the printing begins. Now, when you go ahead and click Print, it'll automatically print that gasket, in our case, cutting that gasket. Your other option, besides using one of our plans, is to have us print the actual gasket that you're looking for. So for example, if I go in and I type in the OEM number for this gasket and click search, you'll also notice that there's an option to order the gasket. That's where the price shows up in this menu. So if you have one of our plans, all you need to do is print a gasket. However, if you don't have one of our plans, you could still use our services by ordering a gasket directly from us. We will then make that gasket and send it to you directly. Now, when returning back to our window, you can now go ahead and take a look at our gasket cutting machines and materials. In order to be able to cut our gaskets from our machine, you need to purchase one of these cutting machines. You'll notice that with the different packages that we have, we give you an option to be able to purchase, including all of the materials that you'll need in order to continue working with your system. Whenever you're ready to purchase, you can go ahead and click Order Machine or Order the Supplies as you move down the page. You'll see this is where we have our gasket material and other materials that we might end up selling for. Once you're done with that, you can go ahead and check out. So for example, if you decide to order machine, it'll automatically forward you to our PayPal account. After you make sure that you have your order placed, you can go ahead and put your name, address, phone number, and all of the other information, and then go ahead and check out. Once you check out, it'll tell you the price of the machine and if there's any given shipping costs. Once you're there, you can continue to check out. Once the checkout pops up, it'll go through and process it and bring us over to our PayPal account. You can go ahead and pay for your machine, and then that will send an order to us to be able to send it to you. In your account, each time that you print a gasket, you'll print and it will show that it will end up deleting one of those prints from your account. In our case, we have 1,992 prints that we are printing, and now we're down to 1,990. So if you go ahead and print another gasket, obviously this number will go down to 1,989. Now, if you're interested and you run out of gaskets, you need to go ahead and get more. So what this will do is it'll automatically send us over to our basic plan, our pro plan, or our gold plan, which gives you the number of gaskets that you're going to need to print. You click get more, and again, it'll go back over to your PayPal account and then refresh your account so that you have the number of gaskets that you've purchased. Whenever you're interested to go back, take a look at what else we have. We also have our live cutter support, which is available for you to be able to ask questions about your cutting machine. So for example, since we use the Saga vinyl cutters, you'll notice that we have each of the machines that you guys work with. Now with the support and services, this allows you to be able to come through and have any questions that allow you to be able to figure out your system. If your question isn't answered here, you can always go to live help. Now we also have software support. Now our software support will bring you over to Gasketmax Help. This will give you a few frequently asked questions, answer a few of the things that are involved with using the software. Now again, we have separate systems for answering software questions and for answering hardware questions. So make sure that you choose the right one. We also have how to set up Gasketmax for the first time. In this system, we'll show you how to set it up with your PC and be able to print direct from the Gasketmax for Windows 8 through 10. We also have the ability to show you how to do it from Windows 7. At this point, we do not have access to being able to print to Apple machines. When you're ready, you can always go back to the main page, or if you have another question, you can contact us for additional help. So the return to the main page will bring us back to Gasketmax. You can also call us at 888-341-9039 if you have another question. This will end the first tutorial for our system.